Florida Honeybell, the California Honeybell. And come on in here and check out this juice. Get on in there, don't be shy. And here's the reason why. Because this is the only order of the year, and in fact, it is the final presentation of the season, AKA year. And do you see how easily Dana Fleming is actually squeezing this, all that juice coming out? And because this is the only order and the final presentation, it's one of those things, like in Florida, where there's just a very limited growing season by the powers that be, which would be the earth. And you've got your choice of either the 7-pound for $11.67 or $35. And remember, you're going to get 7 pounds. It's done by poundage, but that could be anywhere from 18 to 24 Honeybell smacks. And then we go into, we double the poundage, but we don't double the price. 14 pounds for $21.67. Always shipping to you for free. There is an auto delivery, which I highly recommend, because while Mother Nature might turn off the faucet in order for us to get these, we don't. And California Honeybell Smacks can get these to you in February 2021. So it actually is a year, and but you'll lock in the price.
Well, and not only that, but you also don't miss the window. I mean, these Honeybells, if you've had them before, you realize that it's a very short window. If you miss January, you miss the Florida Honeybells, and now here we extend this to February with our California Smacks.
Time out 1 second. I need to give you an update already before we start. So before we start, Frank, I'm sorry, you told me in the 14-pound, I only have 600 remaining. So already those of you who know Honeybells and love Honeybells said, you know what? Yes, if this is the only order and the final presentation of the year, I don't want to miss out. So 600 of you will be able to get that 14-pound. You're going to save $5 when you buy the 14-pound. We're going to back up. And Dana Fleming is actually one of our foodies here. And she brings us the Honeybells. And she's
I'm giving
so kindly,
you this bib. I don't want to ruin your shirt.
She's like, I know you've got this show and you've got another show coming up. But let's introduce the Honeybell to someone and also share the difference between a California Honeybell and a Florida Honeybell.
Yes, let's do it. Okay, so a Honeybell is the cross between a Dunkin' grapefruit and a Dancy tangerine. Okay, years ago, like really 100 years ago, we have very limited forms of citrus. And so what they did was they combined different citruses to try to make different varieties. And this took years and years and years. And then finally one day, between these two fruits, came this beautiful Honeybell. And it looks like an orange. Where's that? There it is. It looks like an orange, but it's actually not an orange. And it doesn't taste like an orange because it doesn't have that acidity of an orange, but it's incredibly juicy, very sweet. And I think with the Western Honeybells, they also have a little bit of a tang, but in a really good way, like that tangerine tang. And what I love about them too, because they are not grown in a tropical climate, they're grown in an arid climate, is that they have a thicker skin. So you can peel them, and they're very easy to peel. They have a snack size, and so they're great on-the-go snacks. These are a good choice, guys, one you can feel good about.
Two things. The item number is M67497. This is a great way to start breakfast. Have it with your lunch. Have slices or just
coming out everywhere.
It's like peel one for your lunch. Have slices for dinner. A couple things. One is we're used to the Florida Honeybells, which we had a Today Special Value on. They always go gangbusters. The difference in the California Honeybell Smacks, which is what you're looking at, two things. One is they have a thicker skin, so they're easier to peel. And the second is they've got a little bit of a tangier flavor, but still super juicy.
Very juicy.
And also very easy to peel because you just saw Dana do it. So $35 for the 7-pound, $65 for the 14-pound. The reason you're buying these now is that it is a very short growing season. It is a very limited time in the year that we can even have some of Mother Nature's bounty that comes in this. And this is the final presentation of the year.
Glorious bounty.
And I just want to share,
all love this time of year,
how juicy these are.
Right? And she's biting what I call the smiles, which you can do as well. You can cut them into the slices. Oh, how cute are you? Look at that. How good is that?
Clean.
Cut
I
each
like
side.
it clean. Nice. Go ahead, you're showing me.
Look, you cut each side, you make a little handle. Look at that, how fun.
Oh, you did the handle kind. I just make it like you're a kid and a smile.
I actually make it like a smile in the mouth. I'm trying to be as elegant as possible with this.
So we're having fun, and we've got Alberti being elegant.
Exactly. Trying. We actually had these on my show on Monday nights on QVC 2.
Oh, yeah.
Feels Like Home with Alberti, and we made a man mosa.
Oh my gosh,
with it.
It was awesome.
And It's so delicious. Now, again, you know, whether you are actually juicing these or not, what you will always find is that they are the juiciest of the citrus fruits that you can possibly bite into. Like, it's not an orange.
No.
You know, that's the thing that you got to know. Like, it's not just an orange that you go to the grocery store and buy. These are delicious. They're juicy. They have like a tangy sweetness to them.
Right, and to your point.
And they're not acidic-y.
Nope.
Like they,
No, they don't have that acidity, but you're not like getting them from the grocery store where a bunch of people have sifted through them and where you're guessing, you're looking at it and you're like, wow, that looks really pretty. Look at the orange on there. And then you open it up and it's really dry.
They're hand wrapped.
That's not the case here. Here you're getting them fresh from the grove, picked from the tree to your door, and they're all juicy. They're all sweet. They're the way that you want them to be.
And for your morning, as you said, juice, mimosa. We're going into cold and flu season, right? It's always nice to have a little bit of citrus. Is there vitamin C in here?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm assuming that there is. Let me remind you, this is the final presentation of the year. So not just the season, not just whatever. I don't want you to forget. So what you're getting is, if you come on over here, you're getting a 7-pound or the 14-pound. The 7-pound is only $35, and you're going to get 18 to 24. Now it's by weight in the 7-pound. And then how many will roughly by weight if I order the 14-pound?
It's 36 to 48.
Okay, in the 14-pound.
In the 14-pound.
And that's just kind of roughly, but again.
That's based on, it's based on weight.
Weight. We already, you got it, weight. And the 600, excuse me, not 600, the 14-pound, I think we were really limited in, Frank. Is that right? The 14-pound? Very, very limited in the 14-pound. I now have 500 remaining only of the 14-pound. So it's $21.67. You're saving $5 when you double the poundage, but remember, you're not doubling the price. So this isn't $70 for the 14-pound.
And it's the last time you can get them. Otherwise, you won't see them again till next year.
That's right.
And they come adorably packaged with your Honeybell description, the bibs,
And the bibs.
which you need.
You do need them. You totally need them.
So
thanks, Dana. We're going to share with you why auto delivery. So auto delivery makes perfect sense. And on this particular one, remember, auto delivery, it takes a year. So the next one you'll get is February of 2021, because that's what Mother Nature dictates. But you lock in this price and you lock in that easy pay. And if you want a bigger easy pay, just buy this on your Q card and you can get 4 months of easy pay on either poundage. M67497. Thanks, Dana.
Thank you.
Today's special value with Alberti is right now.
Well, it's time for our very best find and value of the day here at QVC.